Hello everybody, this is Mr. Funk coming at you with a new video. So today we are going to be learning about nets. And I know what you're thinking, nets. What about nets? And I know when you hear the word net, you're going to think, are you talking about like a fishing net or a butterfly net or, some kind of net, like a hunting net? It's like, no, but that's a good guess. It's a good way to start. But yeah, but we're going to talk about it in terms of three-dimensional shapes. Now, as we learn, three-dimensional shapes are kind of shapes, but really you can hold them. You can hold them, you can move them around, you can see them from different angles, compared to like two-dimensional shapes that are very flat. Because see, here's a cube. A cube is a three-dimensional shape, all 3D. Sorry. Compared to a square, which is 2D. Oh, so much better. So, but did you ever consider the fact that maybe a three-dimensional shape is made up of two-dimensional shapes? Can you kind of see that? If not, then I'm about to show you. I want you guys to go on illuminations right here at the top .nctm.org. I want you to go to interactivities, go to all interactivities, and I want you to search for the interactivity geometric solids. Pause the video right now if you want to follow along. I highly suggest, and when I say highly suggest, I mean do it. Follow along with me as I do this, so you can kind of see as I'm going along. So take a moment. Okay, got it? If not, moving right along. So now we got ourselves our cube again, but a much nicer cube than Mr. Funk's drawn cube. But the nice thing about Illumination is that you can take it and you can move it around, kind of as if you had it with you. It kind of looks like a little dice, don't you think? Or maybe a box. But let's talk about a box. A box is really folded up, really. And can't you like unfold a box, like a pizza box or any kind of really cardboard box? Well, that's what a net is. A net is if you took a box and you unfolded it, just like that. And that's the cool thing. If you click the net button, it'll unfold the three-dimensional shape for you to make this. Our cube, but it's made up of a whole bunch of two-dimensional shapes, really just attached to one another, collected into one solid figure that we can sort of touch and move around and play with, compared to like one individual square that really is just sort of left, right, or up, down, back, front, whichever way you look at it. But yeah, and if we click solid, we can see how it's refolded back up. Isn't that cool? Alright, so I want you guys to play around with this. You can play around with it if you want. You can play with the other ones. There's an octahedron, a dodecahedron, which is like a 10-sided one. There's a isohydrical. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and pronounce that for you guys. Then I got a question for you guys, and this is what I want you to do for excuse me, sorry, your assignment for tomorrow. We kind of saw the cube, which is a square. A cube is made up of a whole bunch of squares. Can we make a three-dimensional shape with nothing but triangles? Can we make one with all pentagons? Can we make all of hexagons? If you need some help, just try and work it out. It might help if you draw it on your own paper. But the good thing about Illuminations is that you can take a shape and it'll automatically connect it for you. And if you want to try it, I suggest you try it and see what happens. Try folding it. I want you to try it with these three shapes. Below, I want you to put a comment based upon your results. Could you make one using nothing but triangles, one nothing with pentagons, and one nothing with hexagons? And I want to see your work. The work is what you're going to draw out or maybe here you can click print if you want to, and it'll print out the well, I'm not going to do that. It's going to print out whatever you make, and you can take that and bring that to class. That is going to be your proof. Okay? So if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll get to them as quickly as I can. Remember to try and keep all comments constructive. Not, you don't have to sugarcoat it for Mr. Funk, but, don't just say, it sucks. Make sure that you're saying why you don't like this video or something. Be constructive with your comments. Okay? See y'all tomorrow. Bye.